another bomb. A book is a bomb. That's it. We are in love with the book. Any book, good, bad, all of them. Don't drink your milk. I still remember when I was a child, like 6, 7 years old, every day, Mom gives us a cup of milk, drink milk, calcium. And we trusted our mother, her love. We never thought, you know, as kids, that the cow doesn't drink milk. And she has the milk. But Mom said this, the teacher said this. And this book, it's written by a medical doctor. And he said, forgive me. Milk is not good for us. The best milk is breast milk. And what we have only 4 canines. We have, yes, 20 motors. What you eat is grain. What is the grain in my country, where I am now? Wheat and whole grain, whole wheat, whole rice, whole barley, whole oats, whole whatever is your grain. Every land has its own grain. But you can eat the grain that comes from Russia once in a while or from other countries. But the best grain, wherever you are, that's it, the awareness. Wherever you stand is your holy land. You are one with the land, one with the environment where I am now. Just be in a place where there is no cars and no trains and no airlines or whatever, planes, and just you're walking. Go to the 7th neighbor, whatever. The farmer, they have grain and you have beans. You share each other's. You give to each other. A beautiful story came to mind. 2 brothers. One is married with children and the other one is not yet. And they have a big field where they plant grain. And, okay, the harvest, how many bags? 12. 6 for you and 6 for me. The balance. And one of them said, I have 6 bags. I already have my wife and my children. My brother needs to be married, so he needs more money now. So he took 1 bag to go and put it with the 6 bags without telling his brother. He went there, he put the bag, he came back, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, I already took 1. Maybe it's imagination, hallucination. Another time. Okay, 1 bag. And he went there and he put the bag. 6, 7. Okay. He came back. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. What's going on? Okay, I'll change the road. Not on this path, the other. Oh, he saw his brother coming with the bag on his back. Why are you putting bag? Why are you putting a bag here? He said, I'm married. I have kids. I have a house. I have my wife. And you are not married. You are preparing to be married. You need more money for this. He said, but I was thinking, my brother has kids and a wife and more expenses, so I have to give him 1 bag more because he needs this. Both of them are brothers from the heart, not from the head. So they are sharing this. This is the farming. We share what we have. There was no balance, there was no money, and just whatever we have, existence is giving us. And the best bank is the tree. One seed turns the whole. They give you interest. I'm not interested in the interest. I'm interested having a small land where I can plant and eat. And at my time, the whole land in the village belongs to the whole people that they are in that village. The one who is, the president or whoever, the manager of the village, will say, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you. And if you have more children, more land, and if you are single, not married yet, you need a small part. And people, they help each other. And they didn't eat everyday meat. They didn't drink milk at all. But only 100 years ago, they started drink milk. But they were to eat more grass, more greens, more vegetables, more beans, more whole grain. So when you read this book, Don't Drink Your Milk, oh my God, you say by drinking milk we have much more diseases, all kinds. Why? This is a processed food. The milk of the cow is for the babies of the cow, not for us. When you have this, you don't drink mama's milk anymore. You start chewing grain, eating bread. And now we have the alternative, let's say rice milk. Rice milk is better than bean milks or soya milk or this. Don't go into the detail of the science, which this one has calcium, this one has protein, this one. This is all bullshit. They are into words, analyzing. The calcium in the milk is not the same as the calcium in the vegetable. If two people's names are Mary or John or Ahmed, the names, but they are not your name. Not everyone whose name is Christian or whatever is Christ, but the Christ consciousness is one in everyone. Everyone is Christ consciousness. Everyone is light. But what are we doing? How can you do good if you are not good? And to be good, to be healthy, health is wealth. And to be healthy, to be on the balance, on the crossroad. That is the middle. Have all the desires, have all the greed, but for what? All the desires to know yourself, all the desires and greeds to know the godliness, to know more than to believe. Start doubting and inquiring. You have all the right to do this, from darkness to light. The darkness is light too, luminous darkness. So what are we doing now? We are all slaves to ignorance, victims. Be a victor. Go back to the innocence of the child, the inner child, the innocence knows. And the child will say, I don't want this. No, you have to drink it. It's good for you. I am your mom, I love you. And the teacher said this. Watch the movie, A Diet for New America. Then you know if you want to have milk, or yes or no. So we have the books now. We have the DVD or whatever, the videos. You have this iPad, Give yourself an hour a day for reading and understanding the reading, and then live it, and then share it. You share your experience. I don't want to listen to the experiment in the lab. I'm not a machine. All the experiments are done on animals, and then I'm not a monkey, I'm not a mouse, or the mouse. So be aware of what you are reading. Don't drink your milk. New frightening medical facts about the world's most, yes, overrated nutrient. In Amsterdam, where most milk and dairy food, many people, they have cancer in lungs, drinking, eating all this mucus. It's good if you just read and know how to balance it. When you have animal food, let's say the dairy, you take a little bit of wine with it. Then the yin-yang, this is yang and this is yin. Contraction, expansion. Most people there, they drink the wine. But it doesn't mean that you don't have bone fractures. It means you are healthy. No. You have much more heart disease. Kids with milk every day and so much milk and dairy food, they have heart disease. Blue babies. Because nobody told us that, no, don't give milk to your child, and we never read about this. It's a conspiracy where people, they have to sell to make more money of this, and the money goes to war, and you know what the FDA is doing. We are all victims of victims. We are ignorant. We are no more natural with nature. We are no more part of this existence. We are part of this company that's killing people and doing wars and crusaders, and for thousands of years. Since Adam and Eve, we are still in the same trap. It's your choice to change your step and your trip. That's your choice. And without reading, the book is my best companion. You read and you experience. What happens to you when you eat grain, whole grain? What happens when you eat fruits? I'm fruitarian, okay. I'm vegan, okay. Different names, different titles. But don't live for this. You are not the tongue. I'm not living to eat. I eat to live. This is my home, this is my temple, this is my car. If you put in the car only water, only oil, only. Now there are cars that you drive them only with water or air or solar system, whatever. The mind is the great scientific source. But as an example, this car is made that water, yes, whole grain, bean, vegetables, greens, sea vegetables, little bit of fish. But once when you read any book by macrobiotic, then you know how to take care of your body and your being.